Hello, everyone. Recently, I had the privilege and opportunity to walk through the end of life with two individuals that were not only a part of the church that I pastored, but people that I have known in life for 55 years. And they both had debilitating illnesses that, took a piece of them away just gradually, one day at a time, slipping. They knew the end was coming, and they had a lot of life in them. Their names were Don and Betty. And they just had this constitution to live. They had lived their life so faithfully. They had served God and been faithful. Their families know it. Their spouses know it. Both have surviving spouses, and their faith was known to all who knew them. But near the end of their life, it was very clear that they were seeing something that people like me who are not ill and my health is not gradually depleting as I know it, they were able to see things that I wasn't. When we talked about heaven, when we talked about their impending death, they didn't have a sadness. They had kind of like a gleam in their eye. Paul wrote about this in 2 Corinthians 4:18. He said it was an encouragement and an admonishment for the church of Corinth. He said, be careful to not fix our eyes, our focus on what is seen, but that which is unseen. Because what is seen, which is easiest to focus on, it's temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. It's like asking a fish to go to land and live on the land and say, hey, how do you like life? No, fish were made for the water. And just like telling the eagle, you can't fly anymore, you got to walk on the land anymore. No, eagles were made to fly, and you and I, our souls were made for eternity. That's why sometimes the promises of God seem like they're unfulfilled, and our prayers seem unanswered, and certain circumstances seem unjust, because we haven't entered into eternity yet. And I believe that my dear brother and sister that passed from this life into the next, I think the main word that came out of their mouth when they stepped to the other side was, oh, I get it now. Aha. Oh, I see it. Because they went from what was temporary to that which was everlasting. And a lot of their questions got answered. And a lot of the promises, they're seeing completely fulfilled, because we're not going to get complete satisfaction in this life. We were made for heaven. I hope to see you there.